Hi everyone, welcome to my morning constitution. We're here to not keep it under 10 minutes and to bring you a morning routine through real talk, comedy, and shit you wish you didn't know. And what you wish you didn't know is online dating and also some other random topics that we're going to bring up. So we have a very famous guest with us today. Nacho Vidal, and our regulars CJ and Tina, myself as the host. I forgot your name.
Howdy.
Sorry. We're going to have to edit that out.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So many good places to start.
Yeah. I think, Leslie, we should start with online dating with Nacho.
Yeah, I think, one of the key topics, one of the things I'm asked in my illustrious career is advice on online dating. Some tricks and tips you have. And usually when I'm talking to, fellow men on the hunt to find the ladies, there's several things that we all discuss. And I think it'd be good for the ladies to be aware of it. I mean,
Yes.
there's some basic things. Like always have change for 100, but then there's the other basics, like if you have 9 profile pics and they're all within 3 inches of your face, well, you're obviously overweight, so don't do that. Men want to see the full body as well. They want to know what they're getting into, and so my first tip would be make sure you get a full body pic.
And it's funny, I was at a party and just talking to a friend about this, and he said, have it picture number 2. Like, oh, okay. Wow.
Picture number 2, that's true. Picture number 1 is it should be the face close up, and then picture number 2 is the full body shot. That's correct.
So what's the number 2 mistake women are making on, maybe not mistake, maybe that's a little harsh. Number 2 thing men would like to see in women's profiles. How about like that?
Well, I think mistake's a fair call out. Would be the where there are 5 profile pics and they're all with other people. So then it's up to the man to try to figure out which one of these ladies is the one that matches his profile. And so you're trying to see, is there one person that's the same in all of them? Or is it the one on the left, the one in the middle? Very difficult to tell what your potential new partner looks like when everything's group shots. So it's good to show you have friends and that you're not a sociopath. Although I guess you could Photoshop in people or just stand near them and do a selfie and make it look like they're friends. I've heard that's popular up in Chicago, but. But that's the majority of pictures. Definitely the first 2 should just be you, and then the majority of pictures should be you. And then if you want to throw some friend pictures in, that's good as well.
I feel like there should always be a pet picture.
Well,
right?
That would be tip number 3, which is tip number 3 is that if you do enjoy a pet or an activity such as horseback riding or swimming with dolphins, that there should be a 1 or 2 pics of that. So because we're all busy these days. Nobody has time to read through your 300 paragraph bullshit about I'm looking for the man that's going to complete me and fulfill the rest of my life and care for me and my someone, and the same thing that every profile says. We're going to get to the brass tacks of the situation. So we want to flip through and see, like, okay, she's cute, she's got a decent body, she likes dogs, and she, likes spearfishing. So great, those are all things I like. I'm going to hit like on this one, and maybe skim the profile. Yeah.
So what about if you match with somebody who has the multiple group pictures? Do you automatically decline that conversation? Do you ask them, well, which one are you? I don't know. How does that next step go if they've connected with you?
That's a great question, Tina. Yeah, when there's been those cases, being famous as I am, I do get a lot of likes, and uh, and sometimes they're not even worried about the lawsuits. I mean, they just like, do you have toads? Is there poisonous frogs you could bring to this party? And but during that, before we get into that detail, is usually when I will ask, nice to meet you. Who are you? Because there's a lot of people in your pictures. And some are turned off at that question and don't respond. And then others will say, "Oh, I'm the blonde on the left." And then you take it from there.
I have a question on the pictures. Is there an expiration date on the pictures? Like, that's that person 15 years ago or 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the quickest ways to end a first date. I think there's this belief that, well, I looked good 10 years ago, um, or pre-COVID. Maybe I was really dressed up, or maybe I got a picture of me in a castle in front of some shrimp or something, um, and that's the good stuff. And so you put that out there, but then so you go through and maybe you have a decent personality, you've got your change for 100, and you're ready to show up, and then the boy meets you and you don't look anything like the pictures, and that's an immediate like, oh, okay, this is a scam. You might as well just go on Getty Images and find some pretty girl and put that up and call it your profile pic. um,
So you just put an image in my head. I'm kind of curious. Did you take a girl on a date to medieval times and offer her a shrimp cocktail?
Yeah, where was Castle and Shrimp?
You took us there.
well, it's that I'm just a hypothetical of a place that someone might have a picture and put it up in their profile. Could be something along those lines. I mean, I've seen crazier things.
I'm concerned that that's the imagery, though, that you're painting for the listeners, that that's the first thing that popped into your head. Now, you say that they don't look anything like their pictures. Now, do you think that those are outdated photos, like CJ was saying? I do agree there should be an expiration date, because I've been swiping left and right for friends for a while now, and I do find myself a professional matchmaker. I've had a great success rate with my friends, so if anybody needs help, reach out. We'll talk pricing. We'll make it work. But there's also folks out there who are using apps that are called, a famous one's called Facetune, where people are actually altering their body and their face. You can make yourself taller in photos, your face thinner. It's crazy. I feel like this all leads to dating horror stories, which I feel I need to know what those are for you guys on the call. What has been?
You
Well,
have
so
got to Google
well, so
Joe Rogan Instagram filter. It is unbelievable.
Gosh,
Wow, CJ, that's crazy. Wow.
so
Yep.
so that's that comes back to that, depending what you're looking for, because the other thing you'll find, and it's become, especially during these COVID times, problematic, is that there are multiple people on all these dating apps and sites that are looking for a pen pal. They're lonely. They just want to have they don't actually want to meet you. They just want to talk. And so one thing they can do is do exactly that, is alter themselves. So they look like some stunning female, where you're like, wow, how the heck can this person be single? And they don't actually ever plan on meeting you. They just want to have a texting pen pal kind of relationship to fulfill their loneliness, because they know that if you ever meet them in person, you'd say, holy cow, you look like Pamela Anderson on your profile pics, and when I met you in person, you look more like Fat Amy off of Pitch Perfect. Or
But
Rebel
have a
Wilson.
good conversation, though, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's right. Well, the other part is they believe that people are so superficial, which we are. If you look at my background, you'll see that very superficial. That they're going to use this altered picture, this altered reality to pull you in. It's kind of sort of like a catfish move. And then their personality is going to be so stunning that when you walk into the bar, restaurant, or wherever you meet them, that they're going to be able to hold your interest based on their intellect and personality. And Another thing that you ladies out there need to realize is men are very visual. If you watch any of the adult film stuff, you'll notice that it's all about visual. And so if the pictures don't match what you see in person, the personality is second. The looks get you there, the personality keeps you. So if the looks are already a lie, then you think, this is all just a scam. And they probably just want change for 100. So
I still feel wildly unprepared for my first online dating date, my first one. I don't know if we've really covered everything necessary. I feel like we need a lot more help here. Just me? No? No one?
we were talking profile.
True.
Right?
Very true. Very
Another
true.
session talking about the actual date. Now you've landed your catch. You got your change for 100, and you're ready to go meet the man of your dreams. We can go from there.
Yeah, what to wear. Yeah, who pays?
Yep.
I got to go to my next production call here. So.
Well, thank you, Nacho. If you're available next week, we'd love to have you back to talk more about online dating and help out Leslie and others out there. Also, I would love to get your opinion on what it means for people who join certain apps like Bumble versus Hinge versus Silver Fox or eHarmony or Coffee Meets Bagel. I think that there's something deep there we can uncover as well.
Well, don't forget fish and chips, for the fish.
Oh, one I didn't even know about. See, learning something else.
That is too funny. That is too funny. Yeah, this has been so fun.
Well, thank you, Nacho. We will talk to you next week. Have a successful week with your women and your toad venom, and we will talk to you again and maybe learn more about what additional cash you're carrying around.
You and I, get out there, give it a try.